Hello, it's me, Stardles, and I hope you're having a wonderful day out there. I want to play City Skylines 2 again. It's been about a year since I've thoroughly played it. The new piers and docks or whatever DLC just released, or whatever it's called. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna do normal mode, I guess. So I've just got a new map, and I don't. Here it is. Okay, Forster. I don't know who made this. Shoutouts to you. So I tried to start a playthrough last week. I recorded 2 hours and I was like, hey, I don't know. This is 2 hours of me complaining about the controls and how not flat my map is. So I was like, hey, let's start over. Let's get a new fresh start. You know, I didn't do anything. And I figured if I get a downloaded map, it'll, be made by somebody who really knows how to play the game and knows that not flat maps are kind of miserable. I don't have a good name for it. Cape Coral? Maybe. So, I'm not particularly great with names. Slickville. Listen, if anybody out there has a good name, I'm willing to switch. I'm gonna set it to Cape Coral, because that was the only one I was really seeing. But if the viewers at home would like to have any input on this, help, I'm not good with names. Alright, so we're gonna keep left-handed off, natural disasters on, unlock all off. We're not cheating. No. I don't need no tutorial, and here we go. Oh wow. Okay. Well, this is a new experience that I'm used to. Wait. It's like funky. Huh. Sorry, I've never played a modded map in this game before. So to start, this is pretty. It's real pretty. Looks like I get two separate tiles to work from. But they're all funky shaped. Huh. It is a little smaller than I expected, truth be told. There's still a good bit of space. Yeah, we can work with this. You know, I don't have any direct plans. I said earlier, I recorded 2 hours of a different playthrough, and I kind of just dropped it because I just didn't have a plan. It was 2 hours of me floundering about. So I really wanted to just get a fresh start, clean mind, really think about what I want to do here. And immediately I am really happy that this is so flat. Let me tell you. Oh, ooh, okay. Yeah, this game still performs very badly, unfortunately. Okay. So I don't know which side we want to start on. There's a lot of quote-unquote farmland over here, and a power connection, which is kind of huge. But this is more wide open space. It's got a good connection to the highway. I'm thinking this could be a good industrial side, and this is where we start. It's very interesting that it's not connected. The wind is going that way pretty strongly. And out. Yeah, I think this could work. If this is our industrial section, at least temporarily. You know, I like to watch a town evolve, you know what I mean? So, okay, so I need to do some planning. We're gonna plan. we're gonna plan. All right. So I threw together a very quick and dirty MS Paint drawing doodle of sorts of what I want to do, and we'll see. So I'm thinking the way it's gonna work is, I mean, at some point this highway is gonna be way too small and we'll have to upgrade it. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but it'll probably be the two side by side, like a highway. And it'll go around like this. I want to do an off-ramp right here, and it's gonna go straight down our main road, right down to the beach, and I want to have main focus on the beach. You know, we're a beach town, I think. This is gonna be the main focus of our beach city, kind of running along. From there, it's gonna kind of branch off in both directions, kind of running beside it, of sorts, and then kind of just have all of our main houses and neighborhoods in between the highway and the main avenue, whatever you want to call it. Listen, I am not educated for this. Don't for a moment think that I know what I'm doing. This is not a good help guide or anything like that. But we are going to have some fun. Now, I am unable to place down any kind of off-ramp, and frankly, at this size, I don't think it's a good use of our time anyways. So let's start with like a nice little like dirt road maybe. I like telling like a story in these kind of games. And I like when a lot of people sort of take city skylines and, you know, oh, they start with dirt roads and it's like, oh, we gotta try and get our population up and then we'll get our real roads placed in and stuff. So I guess, should I just go all the way in? I don't want to commit to anything huge. But I do think this is going to be a beach town. I'd like to think that our people know that, and they're pulling the road all the way in. Okay? Stay with me, stay with me. And we're just going to, like, drag... I don't want to work with too many curve tools. Oh gosh. Again, ignore the stutters. My computer's fine, okay? This game is just poorly optimized. I will blame the game. I actually get very frustrated working with the, like, curves. Because the tiles are the stuff that, like, really gets to me. So I don't want to get, like, too, like, precise, but I don't want to do too curvy. If that makes any sense. So let's just drag a road out like that. And we'll focus on our little space here. Okay? Now, so usually, you know, when you're placing a road, you can see like the length. It's the two arrows above the slope angle. Right now, this is 120 meters. I usually like to build in grid squares of like 80 by 160. So, this dirt road is like kind of the wrong size. You'll see like the normal roads are like twice as thick. So I don't want to commit super much. But we're gonna get like the basics of our grid down of sorts. I actually just completely ignored that whole like 160 by 80 thing I was just gonna talk about. Again, it doesn't matter because it's not like perfect. 88, yeah, that's fine. We just need to get the basics down and we just need to make sure that we have our housing spots. We need our commercial spots. We need all that junk. See, like I just completely messed up that grid. And even though it's wildly pissing me off, it might just be fine. What are you? Urban promenades. I don't know. I don't have any like DLC or packs installed. I'm fine with the defaults. So I don't know what the difference is between like waterfront housing and not. Dragon Gate. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we're waterfront, so we'll place down some waterfront. And I want to keep it small, I think. Because we're such a small little town and such. So we'll just kind of go through and place down a bunch of houses like this. Keep those gaps in place. And we'll add on to it when we need it. And I'm not making them like too deep. I'm trying not to fill out the whole like square like back here. Because that affects how the houses grow and how they shape. You know, you get a lot smaller houses when you make them only like 4 tiles wide, for example. And it just creates like a better balance, in my opinion. So that's enough. Let's focus on the other like importance. So I mentioned earlier, I want to probably use this space for industrial. You can actually see there's groundwater deposits here. I don't remember what that means. So for here, I'm not going to put as much focus into planning because, I don't know, too much brain power for me. What I am going to do is create a sort of offshoot here. And let's say like you break off over here. Do a little bit of that action. And do this. With another break off there. It's very simple. Let's spice it up a little. Let's put like a little angle here. 135. Yeah, yeah. Industrial is a little weird for me. Like I don't typically put as much thought or care into my industrial sections. They're very temporary, you know. We just need the jobs, get it in, get it out. Which is probably a shame. Like I should care. It's still important. I really want to try not to fall into the pitfall I usually do and like just have this be some, like, forgotten little corner of the world. So let's get the rest. So we need a small coal power plant. Whoa. Thank you, computer. Ooh. See, this one doesn't fit in as well. Let me have this road kind of pulled back a little bit. We're going to use this plot of land as our sort of coal section. Let's have it, like, curve like that, maybe. And... what? Overlapping items. With what? Oh, there's... No, with what? Oh, is this land, like... I think it's because of the like, ground color. Yeah, there's like a decorative farm plot. It's not actually different color soil. Because this game just doesn't have that for some reason. What if I get a little funkier with it? Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me go like 24, 24, 24, 24. And we're just going to like create a sort of that with it. I think the right angle's a little odd, but can I fix that? Hold on. Let me see if I can try again. Can I get like yeah. And I will make this, oh god, I'll make this one way. And this will just kind of be a loop of sorts. Yeah. And now we can throw this down here. It'll probably make a lot more sense when it's not made of gravel roads. But it's fine. Alright, so game's on pause. Things are going to start building. The last thing we need to work out is our water supply. We need our... Game, don't crash. Don't crash on me. Yeah, it does that sometimes. Don't worry about it. Welcome to City Skylines 2. I need a place to dump the sewage. And I need a place to find the water. I think we'll keep the dumping like over here. Like a red circle. Oh, I think there's sand right there. Like decorative sand. Okay. Same with right there. I mean, it's fine. But it's fine. These don't need to be connected in any way. I will just... Oh. Ooh, our two sides of town are going to be... they're going to be not connected. Now, I like to keep my pipes under the roads. I think a lot of people would say that's the best way to do it. So here's a big problem. I can't build pipes underneath, like, connecting. Because I don't own the land in between these two tiles. So I've really kind of created an unfortunate situation for myself. We're gonna have to place our water over here still. So let's do like water right there. And we'll kind of have a road coming off of the highway. Just very loosely. Oops. Very loosely just kind of connect to our groundwater station. It's a little windy for no reason, but it's also funny. You know? Gotta have a sense of humor with these things. Here, we can do like another loop for some reason. Yeah. Now it looks like it's on purpose, which I guess it was. Yeah. You're not connected. Okay. And we'll just run this under the highway. It's probably safe and smart. Okay, so new problem. You guys need your own system. And it's going to be like that until we can connect the full thing. So we'll do the water pumping station like over here. Just out of the way. There is... Oh, the sand. Oh. Wait. Oh. Wait. Okay, we have to use a ground pumping station here. So, So this is not like real sand. This game doesn't have sand for some reason. It's like decorative, like surface sand. You know, whoever created this put down like a giant like sand thing to make it look like a beach. It's really nice. I really respect it. But because this game is stupid, because this game is silly, you can't place on top of surfaces for some reason. So I am shit out of luck if I actually want to use this beach. I need to demolish the beach and basically redo it. For now, I'm just going to use a groundwater pumping station and place it right there. And I will just, like... We're just gonna have to, like, place a little road right here. Okay, and then I'll do, like, a little straightway. I'm just saying, like, imagine working at this groundwater thing, and it's like, you got, like, a fancy little roundabout circle to get to work. I'm just saying, you're kind of living it up. I have not been paying attention. Have these, like, been in the right direction? Like, right side of the road is going towards the right? That is... Oh, sorry. This is not. See, you'd have to cross in front of the other way. Yeah, see, I got there in the end. I like to imagine somebody's watching that like, oh shit. Oh shit, I don't have a way to get the power to the other side. Okay, so what we're going to do is have solar power now. New solution. Oh wait, no. Wait, did the power lines connect? No. Huh? Why not? Okay. So we'll just put that. And then... I don't remember how these work. Electric cable? This one. Yeah. So we need a transformer station. And I guess we'll just put that right here. Like, we've got ourselves a little mini... Oh, hey. Thank you. We've got ourselves a little tiny power thingy, little industrial segment here. Utilities, I should say. And... how does this work? Oh, I could also just import power. Well, I've already built it, so... my bad. That'll do. So everything should be hooked up now. We're connected to the greater grid, and there's a solar thing. We should also connect up over here, because I think we can sell any excess power that we generate, and since this industrial segment is secluded, like this, we're most likely going to be generating extra power. Look, this is a sunk cost thing by this point, okay? I just like the idea of having a coal power plant. Even if it's wildly unnecessary. So I believe I didn't place down sewage, yes. Well, again, I don't know where to put this. I think we just have to, like, do the thing. Can I dig a shit pit? Do we think? Is that, like, a thing I'm allowed to do? What do we think? Not on shoreline. Make your own shoreline. Damn, now I just got a hole here. Should I live with the hole? We're gonna keep the hole. Yeah, I have to delete the beach, I think. Oh, right, I can. Okay. Is there an outside pipe connection, maybe? No. I guess they expected you to have the anarchy mod, which just lets you place anything regardless of restrictions. So I can buy tiles. I can also just buy tiles. We should buy the connections. I was gonna have it be like a cute little like, oh, we're gonna slowly work our way towards it, but I actually can just afford everything right now. Okay, whatever. I had my fun. So we'll just run this down the highway. It might be a lot of like upkeep and costs, but the things we do for love and shit. I should have just bought the connection to the back of the river, but it's fine. I guess yeah, since we started with only 2 tiles, I think the way you unlock tiles is based on like where you get the tiles. Like you just have to have like a limit of tiles. So you need power. I will just run this over the highway, I think. I'm not allowed to just run it over the highway, I think. Shoot. Okay, but interesting solution. We make a cross right there. And that will serve only to connect to that road. Since I'm not allowed to cross the highway, but the road has power running underneath it. You don't need power, do you? You don't have a connection? I got there in the end. Okay. So everything should be good and dandy. We have maybe a couple of pointless utility buildings, but it's fine. I want to watch my town grow. So we've got our little like crossing on the beach. We're a tiny little coastal town. We're cute. We're adorable. Let's get some more roads in though. So right now, everybody wants more demand. I think we got just the space for some apartment buildings. Or at the very least, some row density, or row houses, I should say. So I like to do it kind of not on the edges for a moment. That way it doesn't try to build off this road. It's like a huge pet peeve of mine that I have like no control over the... It's foggy. I have like no control over the zoning and the building itself. It's a very finicky and awkward system. I am underground. That's why everything's like that. And we'll throw down some tiny little waterfront businesses. I do worry that maybe that's a lot of row houses. So 31 people live in this town. That's kind of not a lot. Kind of shocked that we get row houses before like proper apartment buildings. I feel like an apartment building would make more sense here. So how's the overall power situation? A lot of these stats are going to be misleading. We are exporting 21 megawatts of power. So at the very least, this thing is working. Okay, so let's take a look at what the people want. We can place down more industry, which isn't what they want, but it's what I want, so fuck you. Place down a couple more buildings here. We have a nice little industrial section. This will keep people working for a long time. And I'll just zone it out now so I don't have to think about it. I think what I can do is add in like a second entrance. That's what? No, I can build over the... Yeah. I don't know what it's trying to overlap. There's a oh, right, that whole power thing that I just built. Right. It's fine. Doesn't really matter, but it helps with traffic to kind of have another entrance to this sort of thing. Lack of labor. Okay, the people want more jobs or more workers. Let's give them to it. Give it to them. More houses. Oh boy, I can't wait to destroy all of this. I actually didn't want that one that size, so I'm going to just place like a curve right there and we're going to lean into it. Okay. How do the houses look? So everybody's got the exact same pool. Very cool. And how's traffic on this road? I think once we start seeing that traffic is like an issue, that's when we're going to be like, hey, we need to upgrade these roads. We're going to redesign some stuff. Like, we've got the general design and shape down, but it's not going to be exact. So we're going to place down the hospital, I think right here. I think that's a good spot. Everything's a little hilly. The sense of scale is so all over the place. Like, everything looks so flat, and you zoom in, it's like, oh wow, that was a huge hill. I think it's very fair on this map. But like, just tries playing a lot of the default maps, and you'll see like, wow, what happened? Ooh, okay. So we're gonna need garbage. I think over here would be a neat spot, right? So if we just take like a road off of here, I'm gonna give it a curve so it's interesting. And maybe we'll just do this just like straight. And here's our landfill. What? Oh, right. The farmland. Illegal. My bad. Okay. So with farmland, you just gotta like place down the limits to the... Not farmland, but you just gotta place down like the limits of the landfill. It ain't gonna be pretty quite yet. But we'll hit him with that, and you'll see, wow. See again, it's that whole sense of scale thing with the height. Like, it looks fine, but then you zoom in, it's like, wow, you are taller than the building. In this case, it's fine, it just looks like it's a big pile of trash. Oh, we're out of power. Is it reasonable to place one of these just for this? Not really. Please don't tell me you need water too. Oh, shoot. So demanding, jeez. Okay, so at some point we're gonna have to connect this power line to that power line. And that'll work. They need more workers. Okay. I have an idea. We're going to create a sort of like mini town over here for the workers. Okay. Hear me out. Watch it out. Watch out. I might even know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, that looks. It sees. It's watching. Okay, and we'll put down like a shitty little, like, I guess gas station of sorts here. Like a tiny bit of commercial for the people who live here, so they don't need to like travel all the way to the town. And this is where we'll sort of house some employees, I guess. Like, it's not like it's like a company land or anything. It's just, you know, people that work here for the factories move here. I mean, you get to be on the beach. Look at that. Okay. So everything should be mapped out. I guess I missed this spot. Hold on. Okay, so everything should be zoned out. Now we have like a little mini neighborhood here. I guess it's not that many though. There's actually a lot of space for houses. Of course, they don't want any low density residential anymore, so we'll see if it actually gets filled out, but it's all here. Right next to the sewage output. It's fine. They'll figure it out. Okay, so this should help with labor, but it's also going to take a lot of our residential demand out from there or out from here and put it over there. You guys want cemeteries, okay. Cemeteries are weird. I don't really know where to put them, you know? They're so weird, guys. Like, wait, dead guys? Come on, what? I guess I'll do like a loop and just put it here. A big fan of these loops today, I guess. They're fun. And we'll put them next to the pit. There you go. Ooh. I can fix this, hold on. It's a little funky. I don't think I like that. But it's fine. We actually just don't have to look at it. Oh man. Okay. So the people crave medium density housing, and they also want more commercial. Fascinating idea. I do say. We need to start to shoot our population right up, I think. I want to get to that position where we're like, hey, we can justify real roads. Not that we can't now, but how much debt are we in? Oh, 5,000. You know what that means. Taxes. Pay up, buddy. You're paying more service. And we're taking more away from you. I mean, listen, we don't have that high of a water demand, right? We're basically in the green already. Yeah, that halved our issue. Turn the budget down. So the main thing is the healthcare. They don't need that. Though actually, now that I think about it, you guys don't have any hospitals, huh? Probably have a higher population than the other side of town. But it's fine. We're getting into a time lapse. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, hey. Small village. Thank you. Fleur de fée. Neat. I mean, it's free. Okay, I'll put it down. So now we have schools. I need a lot more housing right now. So we'll zone, like, all of this to be green. And we'll try to get more houses in. Right now we're up to about a little under 400 population, which is interesting. My row houses. I'm not sure how well they fit into like the scale of everything. Like I don't know if it's reasonable for a little town like this to have row houses. Lack of labor. Are we still struggling with labor? Wow. Can't satisfy these guys. Oh shit, demand's going even higher. Okay. 160. Let's keep it funky. Funky fresh. My funky flow. You know, just make shit up as we go. Let's call my flunky flow. They're building on this road. This is why I don't do the tiles. Like it doesn't matter, but like it matters to me, damn it. I don't know. I really wish there was just more control over this game. Especially the zoning. It's very frustrating sometimes that it just builds on sides that you don't want. I think I'm gonna take away some of the row houses, which I know is like a little controversial. It's not what we should be doing. We need more living space. But I don't like the way the sides look. Zooming in like this and seeing like the giant brick housing is like maybe we can get off of gravel already. I don't know. I want to see the gravel town like grow, you know? Because I'm going to probably tear all of this down and like think a little more geometrically. What about over here? Really struggling with workers. I think I just zoned way too much industrial too quickly. And it just doesn't know how to deal with it. It'll be fine, like we'll grow into it. How about we do like a little bit of a row housing complex? Yeah, like a little 32, 32. Yeah, just like really bump up next to the back of these guys' house. Oh, let me be a little better here. Stop snapping to things. Quit it. Why is that not at 180? Oh gosh. So if we just hit him with another roundabout sort of thing, I guess it's not really a roundabout. I mean, it's kind of a roundabout. It's a roundabout in my heart. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to create sort of a mini neighborhood. I need more like dense population over here. And if I kind of turn this into like a weird like apartment complex thing, I could kind of get what I'm looking for. Oh man, I wish I had access to parks. I think it's so weird that parks are so like deep into the game. Like I need level 4 Get this tiny one big. Thank you. Grow correctly. So 492 at this point. I think once maybe we hit like 500 to 600, I'll start replacing a lot of these roads. Though I really need to get into the positive. Maybe I gotta be more thoughtful. I don't want to blow all my money out. I can always take out a loan. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I can't look at my water numbers. I think if I tone down the water budget, I'll get what I need. Yeah. Come move into our beautiful brand new row houses. Just follow the gravel road into the woods. I know it's silly, but like everything moving forward, we're just gonna be using roads. You know, it's nice to really enjoy the early game. Oh yeah, that shot our population right up. Yeah, I think not using row houses is our biggest like bottleneck. We just need to throw down a shit ton of these. Look at them parking the road. Yo, this is a bike family. Alright, I haven't used any of my points yet. I don't know what I would use them on. Maybe roundabouts and like parking areas. We're gonna be working with a lot of roads. But I'm not gonna be using a lot of these kind of roads. Maybe I just get roundabouts. I won't need them yet, but they're nice. These two are great to have, but I know they're really expensive. I think the incinerator's like $1 million and the recycling plant's like 800,000 for some reason. Quite a bit silly in it. I definitely feel like something should go here, and like we'll get to that. I'm certain. I'm so certain of it. I want to get that like detailed look at everything. It almost looks like a fucking like wild western, like it's typical like wild western town, you know. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Except we're in the middle of like a beach, in between 3 pharmacies and a OH furniture. I can't even tell what this one's supposed to be. Beverages. Oh. Ooh, actually, can we do a proper like industry right now? We can. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So I probably want to do stuff like this because my understanding is if you are using industry to like create your own resources, that means that a lot of your businesses don't need to import those materials. So, you know, if we get a lot of like grain, then I guess like bakeries don't need to import grain and then they make more money. It just like increases your income. That'll really bump up our cash. That's like some really basic description, I guess, but where put it though? Ooh, is there like a good spot here? This would be great. I'll do it right here. I think, yeah. Okay, I have an idea. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking aloud. So I just like 90 degree this, like up to here. And then I do like a 90 degree angle right there. Okay, I need like another 3 tiles of dirt road. Perfect. Okay, I'll come in here. This will be my grain farm. Oh, wait. Oh, there's also veggies. And, like cotton. Oh. No, I'm committing to grain. Okay. So now we're in like the thing with the trash, you know, you have to put your border down. For some reason I can't go this close to the road. My game's freezing. I'm gonna get a little mulligan on this. Can I edit you? Can I edit you? No? I have messed up. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, okay, it's a little funky. But now I can sort of drag this like forward. and really try to like utilize the space. I like the image of like, oh, the farm's coming up to the road. Like it's one big farm. Oh, look out. And have it kind of just go past like this. It's a little weird, but... Okay, we'll drag this out. I don't know what, like, an appropriate farm size is. I could probably even, like, fit more than one. How do I... Okay, right-click removes. Like, I got plenty of space here. But this grain guy, he just owns it all. Whoa. Okay, 93... Okay, 90, 90. And it needs water. Great. You're connected. Grow up. Do you need power too? Yeah, okay. Nearest power is down there. Am I gonna get this guy his own transformer? I wish I could do like underground lines. That would help. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, you can kind of like have it go with the road. Ooh, okay, if I pull it like forward a bit, I can have it, I can kind of like steal from this guy. I can take his land. That should give power, and if I wanted to, I can now put like a bunch of little bushes here. Yep. I can't wait for the far future when I have to demolish this guy's house so I can build a highway. It'll be fine. Okay, so we should start to see stuff like pop up around here. Thank you for the negative 2,000 profit. Huh. Do I have to pay that profit? Like, how does this work? Is this like state-owned field? Company Greeno Biofuel. Oh. Oh, okay. Produces grain. Do I get to know what grain is like used for? Is there like a processing plant that I need to invest in? Or are you the processing plant? Oh, you guys are the processing plant, right? Just general industry? I guess I should have looked at like what we had. These guys use stone. These guys use crude oil, veggies. Veggies to produce beverages. It's cool. I've never really like taken a close look at this kind of stuff. Wow, we have nobody who wants grain. Wait, is grain used for pets? Or not pets, but like our animals? Livestock? That's the word. Is the issue now I need to make like a livestock thing? I guess that can go anywhere. So we'll come into here. I'll have you be like closer for the hell of it. Livestock. There we go. Oh god, they need power and water too. God, I gotta do everything. There. You're fine. Life is good and fine. Yeah, this is what farms look like, right? Okay, well, either way, we now have livestock. I'm assuming it takes grain. I don't think it takes grain. Wait. Wait, does anything take... What takes grain? What is grain used for? Petrochemicals. Okay. Neat. Okay, well... Either way, we have 2 industries, and they should help produce and export for us. So it should help with money. Only 200... Oh, 300. We're only losing $300 an hour. Why is our population going down? Oh, someone died. Okay. Let's get one more dirt road, I think. Hit him with one of these. You know what I'm saying? I've got to say, I think the water on this map is very pretty. Time lapse, time lapse. My god, I have like 5 Discord pings. All right. So now that we've watched our beautiful town grow up into a that. I would like to start to get to work on upgrading a lot of these roads and getting a good foundation for the future. And I'm mostly saying that because I'd like to go eat lunch, and I don't want to end the video with gravel. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'll probably keep this dirt road, like, going to the highway. So I think I want to do like a major road going from the beach up is going to be sort of like 4-lane-ish divided of sorts, kind of, you know what I mean. Something like this. All out, baby. I should probably just delete these roads. I'm evil. My bad. But yeah, from here, I know I want to have a sort of road kind of going along the beach, and then above it is going to be more of the 4-lane, like it's going to take a turn up here. So I want to keep like an 8 gap, I suppose. Like an 8 tile gap. So, because again, something you'll notice, I really like to work in those precise geometrical kind of things, kind of thought, sometimes to an annoying degree, and I apologize. So if I do that, for example, and then hit like the 80, I think I'd like to move back like 2 tiles, 1 or 2 tiles. From here, I'll go 80. And then 160 meters. And that will be the basis of our grid. I want to try and limit the amount of connections from main road to my sort of side roads. Just to make sure, you know, it should help with traffic, I'm hoping. You know, having maybe this kind of crossing right there isn't the greatest. I guess it would probably be smart to connect from here. But it's fine. We have the fun. So 2-lane, this is gonna go straight across. Yeah, I think this is fine. And then from here, I need to demolish more innocent people's houses. I'm sorry, but you signed a document. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I remember to give that to you guys. Yeah, you're gonna have to vacate the premises. You don't exist here anymore. I hope you come back, though. You should move to the new one. You should move to your new house. We're good people. Like, you'll see the grid's going to connect up here and move on, but it's not going to connect to the main road in the same way, not as often. I'll probably put one, like, right here. And it's just, I want to limit, like, the connections between the two, just to try and help with potential traffic in the future when we get really big. And this is, of course, going to also go this way. I'm going to try not to worry about how not flat it is. It's fine. We love our imperfections. You don't want something that's flat. You know? No offense. And as long as it doesn't ruin my beautiful grid, we're good. Okay. So I'm thinking this will probably end up being like a lot of row housing. Just like that. This, unfortunately, gives, like, a weird space back there, but that's fine. We're gonna call that a green space. We're gonna put a bunch of trees down, maybe a little walking path. Down here is probably gonna be more fancy schmancy, like, on-the-water houses. Low density on the water. I would really rather you point your house towards the water. Thank you. Thumbs down. How about you thumbs down, buddy? Everybody's gone. I will take off of this road. I'm not sure what my plan is here. I'll probably do commercial on this side of things. I don't know. But speaking of, let's do some commercial on this side of things. It's all a big work in progress. You know, we'll slowly grow out as we go. Build the roads as we need. So I want to, I guess, let's put on a goal for ourselves. I want to hit the, I want to bring the population back to where we just destroyed all of it, you know? They don't want any row houses. Okay, well. It's fine. we can have some low density as a treat. And we'll just try to cram them all in. Okay? What's all this? You don't need to exist. Thank you. They got the message. Yeah, I like the size of the four length row houses. You know, they get the full building, not shrunken, and they get a sort of backyard tile. And when you've got two back to back like this, it creates this like very neat looking green space so you can just kind of stare down and see connect. It's cool. Don't look too closely or else your frame rate will drop though. Yeah. And so I'll add like little connections to the main road here and there. Let's actually extend the main road out. I guess like, yeah, like I can just go for it. I don't know how long or like how, yeah, I guess the play, wow. This was a lot like smaller in my design. This is actually going to be a really big road. I'm telling you, it's very hard to get like a sense of scale of everything, you know? In your mind, it's like, oh, I don't know, this is one of the smallest maps I've ever seen, but now I'm like, holy. Let's go up to like 480. Yeah, that'll give us room to work with. Here, hey, how about we shake things up? Let's do an 80, and then like, yeah, we'll rotate our grid every now and then, just to kind of make it feel less like a grid. And we'll do it here again here. We'll do it here. And with the 160, 80, the 160. And I guess let's do the connection here, maybe. And I'll try to like, I guess, push this forward like this. You know, shake things up. I say doing a bunch of squares. You know what we should do? We should have like a rotated piece, you know? Yeah. Hear me out. Like, let's like have a part where it's like 45 degrees, and it kind of like pokes into each other, and it kind of like will create a bunch of interesting thingy thongs. Anyway. So again, we've got that issue of like, they don't want medium row houses, medium density. So we have to make up our own. We have to make them demand it by building a bunch of the other ones until they get sick of it. Let's get some more commercial. Let's try some normal, not waterfront ones. See if that shakes things up visually. I don't really know what they all look like. Yeah, because they want commercial. Oh, I'll show them commercial. How about we get a parking lot? Oh, that's all my points. Okay. Okay. What do we want? I want something simple. Something fits. Oh. Small parking building. I don't hate the look of this one. I don't really think I have the space for it. Isn't there one that's like a nice 4 deep one? That one's 3, 2, 5. This one's like, this one goes through the whole way. I wouldn't mind that. Bro. Like that's not... I don't know. I wish there was like some different math to how it works, you know what I mean? Like keep the it's a parking lot. It should be flat. Why would you have the parking lot like bend like this? Do I have to prepare everything before I place everything? It just drives me nuts. I think it's just silly. Yeah. Wow, that is a view. This is the vision, guys. Alright, okay. I can add some green space to it, and that should help a little bit. How do I do that? Wait. How do you do the little, like, trees on the side? No, how long have I been paused? I didn't, oh god, I paused the recording at some point. Oh goodness gracious, I looked over like, oh, how long have I been recording for? It was paused, oh man. Well, I guess I'll give like a little bit of a recap. Goodness gracious, oh wow, traffic's over here. Yes, I put more industrial down, we have more demand, it's just a lot of slow grind. Surely it wasn't, surely I didn't pause before we upgraded the roads. I don't know. I placed down Tour de Fleur, or Tour de Fleur de Tour, whatever, that thing. We got advanced roads, you know, I put down my tree line. I want to work on this. It doesn't inspire too much joy. Seeing a big road like that. With identical buildings. It's cool though. We've got our first medium density houses going up. We have a bunch of commercial kind of spread around, but they aren't growing because we don't have the demand. If you're watching this, I do really appreciate it. I want to do more with the YouTube channel. I've been trying to do like the clip dumps in recent times, which is just a bunch of like clips from Twitch stitched together to create kind of a little burst of like what it's like to be in our streams, you know? Check us out, twitch.tv/Stardles. And I want to do more stuff like this too, which is like sandboxy games. I have kind of a list that I want to do. I want to do like maybe some Dwarf Fortress, maybe some like Factorio or Oxygen Not Included. Those are some of my favorite games. And I love just, just more recorded content like this. I feel like that could be fun. I have other ideas. I don't want to overpromise, but you know, I don't know. I just want to have a little bit of a fun experiment. I love doing sandbox games, and they don't always stream very well, so I don't always go for them. But if you have any games that you want to see me record or play through, I would love to take suggestions. And if you have any ideas for like where we could go with the city, I am also open to ideas. I know I gotta do better to break up the grid, but it's, you know, it's just barely started. We've got something here. I want to work on this side too, kind of even it out. I kind of dig it. I like the kind of beachfront property kind of deal. What's this look like? Fun. Oh, those guys are far away. Never really realized. I want to get back into editing more, and I have some stuff I want to try and work on, but it's all a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of focus. So I hope you'll join me on this little journey as we try to build up our beautiful little City Skylines 2 city. Again, if you have any names, I am welcome to suggestions. Cape Coral ain't bad, you know, we can keep it if we want. But yeah, you know, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, smile. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.